It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll see the Cowboys, burner at wide receiver, who's now over 1,000 yards receiving on the season. It's the Cowboys and the Eagles. All that and more coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gardner. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks. Certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I think you get value to what periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Well, the silver lining from last week, he played phenomenally, kept the ball clean, and led them to the end zone several times. You know these NFL quarterbacks, though, they trade away all those touchdowns if it meant getting the win. That's his focus this week.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
It's second and 8 at the 26-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts. That'll be caught by Shipley. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. You know, whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 45-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Inside the 15 before they drop it. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
And this offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the two of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Zone read, here's Shipley. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here, and we'll step aside. They'll try the left side. Wilburn, and he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Throwing is Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
Here's Hurts to throw. Rolling to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
What an effort there. Sometimes you hold your breath a bit when you see your quarterback diving for the end zone. You don't want him to land on a shoulder wrong or take a big shot. But he looks none the worse for wear here, and that winds up a touchdown.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. A 10-play drive that time, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
But when I reviewed last week's game and saw the 4 touchdown passes that he threw, I thought about you during the Turkey Bowl last year.
Yeah,
you guys had the same stats, except he got the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award with his.
Well, he got touchdowns, I got picks. I like going back watching the film with you, and we thought it was a good performance in person, obviously was, but you thought even better on tape. It was really something to watch.
Yeah, what I loved was how he spread it around. A lot of people involved in the passing offense, and 4 touchdown passes culminated it.
Another run by Bigsby. Dances by him. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. And this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. The Cowboys come into this one looking for a 12th win on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. 2nd and 4. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It is picked up by the Eagles. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
Well, the Eagles' offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's been very impactful when using his legs this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design. You notice his name sits near the top when looking at the league leaders in rushing yards by a quarterback. They'll run on first down. Wilburn. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll keep it on the ground. Wilburn. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line. You look at this Cowboy defense. They're just below the cut line for top half of the league. 17th in the NFL against the run.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that one extending even further. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Harris starts the drive on the ground. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. That's complete to Pearsall.
Offside, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off
Still
the 5
second down.
and keep it moving.
2nd and 2 now. The penalty leaves him in pretty good shape. In motion goes the tight end. Operating from the gun. Barker. That's caught by Tucker. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
Number 81. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Operating from the gun. Barker got his man complete over the middle. It's Tucker. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's caught by Tucker. He had 3 catches last week. That one his 3rd on this drive alone.
It's a gain of 6. And the Cowboys first down.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. They'll send the tight end in motion. Again, he'll drop to throw. Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 25-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They'll run again with Harris. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offense coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys have got it back to within a score.
Obviously, Brandon, they couldn't get it all back with just one score, but that touchdown chips into the lead, and now it makes the comeback a little bit more manageable.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Eagles offense making their way back out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the NFC. And it's all come down to this, hasn't it? Final week of the regular season. As this year's playoffs play out anything like the regular season has gone, could be in for a wild and fun month of January.
And we can break the rules because we can look ahead. All right, there's not a coach out there that's ever said to their team, all right, let's look three weeks down the road. It's always right here, right now. Forget that. Think about what the playoffs are going to look like. The teams that we see that are already in, the teams that are trying to get in, we could have some great matchups.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession. The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Play action. Here's Hurts. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing to start the drive. Barker. It's brought in by Harris. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. And he whips that one incomplete there.
He could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
From the gun on 3rd down. Barker. That's swung out wide to Harris. And this play will be blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 38. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there. Those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
Here's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. From the gun, it's Hurts. Flushed it. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match, and maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free, you've got someone to tackle him.
The Eagles send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. In motion, the tight end. Throwing to start the drive. Barker. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And they run the option on 2nd down. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Like what I've seen so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fielded just inside the 30. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Dallas offense set for this next drive. The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
And out to the sideline and incomplete. Boy, we're going to say there's a receiver in the area. That was close to grounded, but it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Barker. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 3rd down and 6. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That is caught. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a pretty good throw on the curl route there. 3rd down, and they pick up a first.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it was so hard sometimes.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield, then they curl back, show their numbers to the quarterback, and complete the play.
They'll look to throw again. Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Now, whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. Well, week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here, and we'll step aside. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make that ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Back to throw again. To the sideline and incomplete.
And here, you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
From the gun on 3rd down. Barker. And a quick throw here, that's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a first down.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will knot us up at 10. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points. It will give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, for me, that's a good drive.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
It's 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hurts. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last lap by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They get this to Smith on the jet sweep. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Well, part of why that play works is because the defense has to freeze because they don't know whether he's going to hand it off or keep it himself. And this time, how about that sleight of hand there? Gives it to his wideout. And that indecision defensively, boy, it hurt him in a big way.
So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 47-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Wilburn. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 23. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. 25 yards that time. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. He's got his tight end Fryermuth over the middle. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll set up a throw.
At the 13-yard line.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Well, the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And the Cowboys going to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing to start the drive. Barker. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. He gets it complete to Harris. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Operating from the gun, Barker. Yeah, to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He's going to rifle one deep left side, and that's caught inside the 30. And he's in for the touchdown on the
And after that touchdown, we are just a PAT away from a tie game, and I know everyone's going to look at it and go, guess what? Tie game, all even? They just scored. If they kick this extra point and tie it, they're going to feel like they're the ones that are in control.
The try here for the extra point. And he gets it to go, and we're all even, 17 apiece. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. It's all down to this. Week 18 of the NFL regular season. Lots to be decided, so let's get right to it.
Hey, we get it. No time to waste. Playoffs starting next week. We skip right over halftime and get back to the action. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Now, these two teams, you might remember, met earlier in the year in Arlington with the Cowboys winning that ball game. So they're trying to win here in Philadelphia to capture the season series. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. In motion goes the tight end. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That's a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Warner. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Now, this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back. They'll look to throw now on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That one goes for 24 yards. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
Harris will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And how nice is it to have a guy like Najee Harris in the backfield when you get down near the goal line? He can use his 230-plus pound frame to just get you those tough yards, and he finishes things off here with a touchdown run.
Extra point forthcoming. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Now a 2nd and 10. Hurts. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Hurts sets up to throw it. That'll be caught by Shipley. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
A run on first down with Shipley. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Here's Hurts to throw. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
Has not been a big game for him throwing the football. I think he feels like, let's try something different. Let's use the legs here and see if we can make some plays.
And no passing touchdowns, yardage not where he would like it. Try something new. It worked there. And that's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on the heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Hurts going to give this to Shipley. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the front.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Trayvon Diggs, usually known for interceptions. Here, he gets the sack. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the third quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
The Cowboys offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. Throwing to start the drive. Barker. And he rifles one incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
And they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get the momentum going again. Giving credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Smith, the man in motion left. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. Throwing is Hurts. Quick slant here to Smith. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Hurts to his former Alabama teammate Smith for an Eagle 1st down. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this
Neutral zone
against?
infraction, defense.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
They'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Second down at the Cowboys' 45-yard line.
Straight ahead, Shipley. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
That's complete to Shipley. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now back to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll give it to Shipley. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They'll set up to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. So they're coming up here on the 9th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and goal. They're going to look to throw. Touchdown! Pat Fryermuth from 6 yards away. And the Eagles have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. That time a 9-play drive. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with ways to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those opportunities into big plays. Throwing to start the drive. Barker firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Harris running straight ahead. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
13 yards. And the Cowboys first down.
One quarter remains here as the regular season starts. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up second down. Now a toss play. It's Harris. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun on 3rd down. Barker. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. That's just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And his kick is good. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive, capture the field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And they will wrangle him down a couple of yards shy of the 30. And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. Well, here we sit, Week 17. Just one more week in the regular season after this one. So if you're one of these teams trying to make a move and improve your spot or jump in from the outside, Charles, you better make that move now.
And these final games are often a good barometer for all those teams fighting for position or a wild card spot. They have to be able to get the job done these last 2 weeks before things get even tougher when the playoffs officially begin.
And Devontae going to pick up the Eagles' first down as he's up to the 43. Play action. Here's Hurts. A short one there to Freiermuth. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at their 48-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. And before they can run this 3rd down play, we're going to get a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
19 yards. That's good for another Eagles.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
On the handoff, it's Shipley. Oh, great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Once again, it's Shipley. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be... And not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. On 2nd and 1, Hurts on the throw, letting too much that time. It's incomplete. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. He'll drop to throw. Touchdown, Eagles! 5-yard touchdown. And the Eagles have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. So now out comes this offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once more. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock to about the 40-yard line. 2nd down and 6 now. Looking to throw. Barker. And he fires one incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd down. Barker. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. And now comes the Cowboys punter as they're punted away for the 4th time today. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Wilburn. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
And this is the worry because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
Throw left side, he's got Tillman. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Taking it about the 16. Just a net of 34 there, following a punt of 44 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes the right read seemingly every time. Throwing to start the drive. Barker. Throw left side, pulled in by Tucker. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Back to throw. Barker. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. Operating from the gun. Barker. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
And motion left goes a tight end. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Well, almost, but not quite. Needed 10, he got 9. Fourth down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
It's a gain of 6. And the Cowboys first down.
They hand this off to Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. Second down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Looking to throw. Barker. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Najee Harris. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Now for the point after. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Got a man and he hits him in stride.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Back to throw now on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Holding offense.
So the road a little tougher here. Now 1st and 20. They'll drop the throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Here comes 2nd down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 20-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. They'll keep it on the ground. Wilburn. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and
on 3rd down. Wilburn. Oh, he's just going to be short here. Barely. Maybe by a off a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
For the field